Welcome to the second episode of Chevy Stops and Local Shops. This week, we're featuring Chubby Dog Coffee Co. and we're featuring the 2025 Chevy Tahoe LT. So keep watching to learn some more information about the Chevy Tahoe and if you want to hear all about Chubby Dog Coffee Co. Tell me about your favorite features of the new 2025 Chevy Tahoe LT.
I'm glad you asked, Caroline. My personal favorite feature that Chevy added to the 2025 Tahoe is the 13.4-inch touchscreen infotainment system, followed by the 12.3-inch driver display. It also has Google Assist voice command. So, for example, hey Google, Cargill Chevrolet, Putnam, Connecticut.
Got it, Cargill Chevrolet.
And it will come right up for you. And if you don't want to constantly be looking to your right at the screen, you can change your driver display to display the map also. So that's really one of my favorite features that they added.
Do the Chevy Tahoes still have the same power they always have?
Oh yeah, of course. The Chevy Tahoe still comes standard with the 5.3 V8. And of course, you know, it has plenty of power.
Woo!
It definitely gets up out of its way.
That is some awesome information about the Chevy Tahoe. But for now, we're gonna grab a coffee and talk to the owner about Chubby Dog Coffee Co. So we have our 2025 Chevy Tahoe LT, and I am with our wonderful salesman, Sean, today.
Hi everyone. I'm so excited. I hear they have the best lattes.
All right, let's go check it out. Sean was absolutely correct. The lattes here are delicious. Did you know they actually roast all of their coffee in-house? Here is Adam Rondeau, the owner of Chubby Dog Coffee, making Sean a delicious latte. My personal favorite drink from Chubby Dog is the Nutella latte. I get it iced with half and half, and it is absolutely delicious. And the best part is it's absolutely delicious every single time. Very consistent, and it's a great pick-me-up.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, dude. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to give this a try. That is amazing. That is amazing.
My name is Adam Rondeau. I'm the owner of Chubby Dog Coffee Company and Roasteries here in Putnam, Connecticut, as well as Chubby Dog Gaming Bar in Danielson, Connecticut. Our OG flagship location, located right here on Main Street in Putnam, has been open up for a little over 4 years now. It was April 5th of 2021 when I first took over what used to be Ben's Beans and just redid everything, made it bright and orange and 90s, 2000s nostalgia. And then the gaming bar in Danielson has been open for also a little over about a year. That one's same concept, you know, still the same coffee that we roast here, we serve there. All the same treats and pastries from the Leona's Baking Company here in Putnam. But the Danielson location has a liquor permit. So we do some fun live events, make the best espresso martini you'll ever have in your life. And they're both just good times.
So what's the backstory behind Chubby Dog?
Well, it's as literal as it can be. I had a chubby dog. Her name was Bella. She was a rescue pit bull from the NECOG Animal Shelter in Dayville. I got her, like 2013 when I was still working in radio, moving around a lot. And I had her for about 7 years before she passed from cancer. But she was the namesake. She's the inspiration. When you see the logo, the caricature of the dog in it is her. One of the ears is a slightly different size. She has a scrunchy ear because her backstory was pretty dark. Came from a dogfighting bait dog background, so they assumed the ear got infected from a bite that never got treated properly, so it basically cauliflowers. But she had a life before she got rescued by me. I got her when she was about 5 years old, and she was the best thing that ever happened in my life. And so to honor her, now she has 2 businesses that are hers, basically. I just run them, so.
So what's your inspiration behind the 90s, 2000s nostalgia vibe?
What's not? Greatest era ever that ever existed. It's my childhood. You know, pretty much everything in here is my childhood. All the decor, all the action figures, all the stuff you see on the walls. It's the stuff that my parents saved from when I was a kid. And, you know, I think I'm very lucky to have been a kid during that time where we didn't have the internet yet, and even when the internet did come out, it was still very young, and everyone was like, ooh, what's this goofy thing we gotta make weird noises to get onto? And I miss what that time used to be, when I feel like people just wanted to, people were people. We just hung out, we talked, we we did things in person. It was meant to be because you had to be. You couldn't go online and talk to anybody anytime, anywhere. It wasn't that easy. You had to come together for sleepovers, and all your friends brought big tube TVs and their N64s, and we all played until 4 a.m. until we got yelled at to go to sleep by their parents 9 times. We used to go out with our friends to places and do things, whether it was Chuck E. Cheese, just parents taking us on picnics. Face-to-face interaction was such a big part of my childhood, and I don't think I realized that until becoming an adult and kind of seeing how detached we all became, and it really bugs me that that's a thing. So I wanted to create a space that felt like my friend's basement. In particular, I had this one friend when I was a kid named Andrew, and his parents had this cool furnished basement, and nothing like special, but it was where whenever we went over there, that's where we hung out. That's where all the cool video games were. That's where the fridge full of all of the greatest snacks and drinks were, the Yoo-Hoos, the Capri Suns, all that stuff that we're just drinking Mountain Dews until, again, 4 a.m, but just hanging out together. There wasn't that detachment. We had to be together because it was the way of the world, but I guess I never realized how great that was until it went away. So my goal is to bring it back. I want to bring back that sense and give, nothing feels better than when somebody my age comes walking in here and they look around and they see all the Nickelodeon things on the wall, or they see the N64, the PlayStation 2, they're like, oh, I remember, that was and that's what I did it for. That's what I want this place to be. And we're trying to bring back that face-to-face community that I think we so sorely need.
Awesome.
So we have a pretty decent variety right now. We source from all over the world. We have things from Mexico, Uganda, Ethiopia, Peru, Brazil, Rwanda, Honduras, I think Colombia. We try to source from places that have the right growing conditions for coffee. In my personal opinion right now, they are killing it. I don't know what they're doing, but the stuff they grow is phenomenal. So my personal favorite coffee, our flagship, it's called Bella. It gets my dog's namesake, is a medium roast from Rwanda. The flavor is very smooth, very just rich, but it's the kind of coffee that I think everyone will kind of blanket statement like. Whether you like dark roasts or medium roasts or even light roast, this one will kind of bring us all together and go, yeah, this coffee's good. But then we offer everything else too. We have the dark roast that offers that bitter acidity that people think is bad, but bitterness isn't bad in coffee. It's the oils being extracted from the coffee when you roast it. The longer it's in the roaster, the more heat applied to it, the more those oils that get pulled. That oil causes the bitterness that, again, people mistaken for, oh, that's bad coffee. Bitterness is good. Some people like IPAs that are very hoppy and have that tinge to them. Some people like their coffee to have that bitterness. So we make sure that our dark roast kind of meets that. But then we blend it with other dark roasts that we don't go as dark with, so that we also have a smoother, more mellow cup of dark roast, so that everyone can kind of enjoy that variety. We have a great selection of our medium roasts from our Honduras, our Mexico, our Rwanda, as well as our water processed decaf. We exclusively use water processed. It just means that there's no chemicals used in the decaffeination process of those beans. It's something that not a lot of places do because it's very expensive. But what it does is it doesn't use chemicals in your coffee, which that's a good thing. But also it keeps intact the flavor of the beans that most people, when they drink decaf, they're like, oh, this kind of tastes like garbage. That's because you're drinking poison. They can't remove all those chemicals when they use them to decaffeinate the coffee. So you're getting chemical residue. That's what that weird tinge on your tongue is after you drink decaf. So the water processing keeps all that poison out of your coffee, so the bean tastes very good. Our decaf has a great flavor, if only it weren't decaf. And then as far as light roasts go, we throw one in the mix every now and again. It is my personal preference, which I know I shouldn't do in a business, but I think dark roasts are just undercooked. I can never not taste the vegetalness of them, but now and again we do throw one in because I know that some people do like them. So we have to offer a little bit of all, but for the most part, our medium roasts are the majority of what we offer. And then, of course, we have our espresso, our cold brew, and a variety of other things too. So anything you want, we probably have here, and if not, maybe we will one day. On Thursday nights here in Putnam, we host Nerd Night. So from 5 to 9 on Thursday nights, we stay open late until 9 o'clock. Come be weird and nerdy here. That's kind of it was always the goal of this place. But, sometimes during the week or during the day, people can't get here because they have work or they have a family, whatever they have for obligations. So we stay open late on Thursday nights in Putnam for Nerd Night to just say, come bring your goofy games that you found online. Come play Magic, come play D&D, just nerd out on our old video games. If you want to bring your own console and plug into one of our TVs, come do nerdy stuff here on Thursday nights, every single Thursday night in our Putnam location. It is Nerd Night, and we really just want to push, again, that like face-to-face, do things in person. I know you can play Xbox with your friends over the internet at your house. Come here instead and play PlayStation 2 with them, hang out, and just interact, be humans in a community. That's what we're trying to build here. Be together. Do that. Stop being so antisocial. And then in Danielson, because we do have our liquor license there, we offer up a little bit more stuff. We have a D&D group that runs weekly at both locations. It has a Tuesday night campaign from 5 to 9 in Danielson, as well as on Thursday. And then here in Putnam, we run one on Saturday afternoon, starting at noon as well. Open to all skill groups except for the Tuesday group. I think that is full right now, but keep up with us on social media. It's Chubby Dog Coffee, or if you want to follow our D&D group, it's Dice and Decaf. You can see all the cool stuff they got going on. If you've never played before, or if you're expert at the game, you're welcome to come in. We'll teach you how to make characters, how to play the basics. We'll get you up to speed, and then we can get you playing one of the games. Then in Danielson as well, every single Saturday night, I host karaoke. So that's exactly what you think it's going to be. It's a bunch of people that have a few drinks, and they go up there and they screech out whatever song they're going for. It's a really fun time. You know, I host a lot of the events that require it, so trivia is also me. But we do it very much in a way that I think most people wouldn't host those events, where I'm going to swear, I'm going to make dirty jokes. We're adults. We're gonna act like it. We're gonna just kind of have fun with it. It's not going to be so much, and that was this person. Next is this person. Boring. So we try to like spice it up, make it a little bit more fun, interactive, and more of a reason to come to ours versus the standard, this is how karaoke gets run everywhere else. I don't want to be that. I want to be something different here in town. So that is every Saturday in our Danielson location. We also host a bi-weekly trivia every Thursday in Danielson. We have a Magic the Gathering group that meets there every single Friday, and sometimes here in Putnam on Sunday. Again, all this stuff, just go to Chubby Dog Coffee on our socials. So see a whole lineup of all that good stuff. We are also going to be part of and the host of Small Town Music Fest once again this year in Danielson. That is happening October 11th. Huge music festival. We started it last year, my buddy John and I, who owns the Barber's Loft in Danielson as well. It was a bigger turnout than we could have ever imagined last year, so we're hoping to make it even better. We're getting bigger local bands, but the whole point of it is going to be local bands, local vendors, helping out all the local businesses in that community, making us all grow, all come out. I can say it 1,000 times. I want us all to come together for a thing. We're all there for a thing together, enjoying it. We're trying to bring that back, and I'm hoping we can make it there. So yeah, we hope to see you at all the events going on at either Chubby Dog location. And again, Chubby Dog Coffee on Facebook, Instagram, and I think we have a TikTok too, but I think one of my staff runs that because I'm too stupid to run TikTok, so I don't do that stuff. But Instagram for sure.
All right, now that we're back from the Chubby Dog, I wanted to cover some of the changes they made to the 25 Tahoe on the exterior. More aggressive grille, sleeker headlights. Come on over and check out these wheels. Beautiful black 22-inch wheels. Goes along perfect with this new dark ash metallic color.
What a beautiful ride. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for watching this episode of Chevy Stops and Local Shops, where you can find Chubby Dog Coffee House for all your coffee needs and Cargill Chevrolet for all your vehicle needs, right here in downtown Putnam, Connecticut.